Hey everybody, Macktion here, and today I have the GeChic 1303H monitor. It is a 13.3-inch display, and it is HD, 1920 by 1080, alright? Now, what is most interesting about this is that it's a very light, portable monitor. It weighs, with the case included, which has this sort of case and stand type combination. Magnets, how do they work, right? It weighs only about 2 pounds. It is, 13.9 inches wide, 8.9 inches tall, and just under half of an inch thick. This particular model features quite a lot. So, for starters, let's talk about the inputs. The things that this can take video from and show on a 13.3-inch screen. For starters, HDMI. I've got a little full-sized HDMI to micro HDMI connector that I use, mini display, and VGA. It can handle VGA with a special adapter. It also has 2 micro USB ports. These are for pushing power over, because the display runs off of the HDMI data, so that will be important in just a touch. It also has a headphone jack. Now, it has speakers on the back, which put out a reasonable amount of sound. I mean, nothing amazing, but then again, we got it for the display, not for the sound. But you can go ahead and plug headphones into that and be listening to whatever it is you are watching. Now, on the opposite side, it has a lot of features. Specifically, you can change things like contrast, color, saturation, all through these menu buttons and so on the side. It does sell for a little bit more than you might initially expect. $370. Now, at this point, you're probably saying something like, Mac, I can pick up an external monitor for my computer for only around the neighborhood of $80 or $90. And yes, you would be right. However, what you're failing to take into account is that that external monitor is running both power and data over USB. So, latency, yep, that's going to be a thing. Additionally, you need something with drivers to support that so that it can actually run over USB. So, yeah, good luck getting that to work on anything outside of a PC or a laptop. Another use to look at this, and I think this is the most important use to look at it, is I used it as a live view for a DSLR. Now, it's not the only thing I used it for, because I used it for, troubleshooting some IT work. The VGA port came in handy there, and showing some mobile videos on there. But really, when I plugged it into the DSLR, that's when everything just clicked. Reason being is that DSLR cameras and most cameras have a little 2.5-inch screen, and it's really hard to see what's going on sometimes there. But this, 13.3 inches, oh man. I was able to stop partway through and say, hey, I can see your foot there. Hey, sound guy, move back a bit. And that's the power. Consider that you might have to, call it for a day, get back to wherever it is you've got your editing computer, and start, moving things around, only to realize in post-production that you've got to refilm that entire scene because that critical moment was ruined by, the cameraman's reflection in the window, which it's just so hard to catch in a little 2-inch screen. So why not 13.3 inches as an added bonus? If you were to try and buy a, purpose-built DSLR external preview screen, you would run into a couple of challenges. Notably, at about the same price, at around the mid-300s, you can buy a 7-inch screen. Yeah, not quite as good as 13.3 inches. Additionally, it's going to either run on special batteries that you have to clip into it, or it's going to run off of the special batteries of your DSLR camera itself. So yeah, whereas this one just runs off of USB power. Heck, I've got a whole crud load of little power packs that I could run this on till the cows come home, and I would not be decreasing the amount of time that my DSLR is going to run. Now, additionally, it was interesting when I was looking around for similarly priced DSLR external monitors, their brightness is less than this. They're coming in at around 250 candeleras, I think it is, per square meter, whereas this 300, so it's about 15% better than most of the other alternatives in the same price bracket. So, yeah, definitely very good for that. Now, I've been seeing this monitor catch a little bit of flack online with people saying, why would you ever pay so much money for one of these? And I think they're really missing the point. The point is, if you want a single-serving gadget for just one purpose, whether you're talking about just casting your phone's screen to something else, sure, you can grab, a less expensive alternative. Or just as a secondary monitor. Yes, that can happen, and it will be cheaper. But if you're looking for something that will do all of it, you're going to be very hard-pressed to find something at a similar price range that will do as much as this will do. Which is why I think you need to look at this first and foremost as a filmmaker's companion, as something to help you get through the filming day without having to go back and rework that stuff, finding the problems during production rather than in post. And then secondly, look at it as, well, additionally, a external monitor for your computer, a way to troubleshoot servers and things like that on the go, a way to have a slightly larger screen for your phone or tablet. That's really the way to approach it. So anyway, that is the GeChic 1303H monitor. You can find it online on Amazon, or you can purchase it from their website. But if you, like me, need to do a little bit of filming every so often and kind of need to make those scenes count, then yeah, the GeChic is absolutely something that you need to consider adding to your backpack. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and if you have, a comment or a like goes a long way. Clicking on any of the videos will take you to a corresponding playlist for conventions, reviews, tutorials, and even Android games. And be sure to be subscribed so that you will be notified of new videos as they come out. Thanks again, and I'll see you around.